Yeah.
All right, welcome to the famous Napoleonic Battle of Eylau. We are getting going. I am here with Count Benningsen. It is cold and snowy, as you can see. All right, General Benningsen, it's 7 a.m. You are up with your army surveying the field. Uh, there's a light snowfall at the moment, and it's pretty dark still. Heavy cloud cover. You can see the 14th around you, the 5th to your east, and the 7th to the west. Do you have any orders?
Um, Nothing is in sight right now, so I'll just maintain position for right now. This is very start of the battle,
Uh,
so
all right, you got it. Let's see. Hello, Lieutenant General Tukov.
Hello.
It is early in the morning, freezing cold. You fortunately got to sleep in a tent last night, but most of your men didn't. Light snowfall, reducing visibility somewhat. You've got the 14th on the hill to your left, and you know the 2nd is to your south. Do you have any orders for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Like the artillery and the infantry screened by the cavalry ahead to move down the road on my southern side and then take to the west towards where I believe Tolstoy is, because I believe we are to meet with him and make an assault at Eylau at some point.
Okay. Do you want
And I will move ahead
to?
with the cavalry and see if I can meet with Tolstoy.
Okay. And your order of march is cavalry, then artillery, or what was it?
Cavalry, then a unit of infantry, then artillery, then the remaining infantry.
Got it. All right. Thank you. All right. Who else do I have? I can't see all the names. Oh, fourth. That's right. Seventh was the one that didn't show up yet. Who's commanding the third? Austin Sacken. Oh, there he is. Okay, never mind. And the seventh hasn't shown up yet. So if you have any,
so just hand it over to him.
okay, I'll let him know. All right. Until Doktorov shows up, Benningsen wants you to command the seventh as well. Just so you know.
Splendid. Okay.
Okay. So it's a cold, wintry morning. Very heavy cloud cover. Light snowfall, reducing visibility. You managed to sleep in Schloditen last night and at least have a warm fire. Most of your men did not have that opportunity. They slept outside in the cold, with orders not even to allow fires to burn, unlike the French.
How thoughtful.
Any orders?
Well, for what is it? Seventh Corps, reading their orders, they're to secure the route to Monlin, which is to their direct south, if you see that.
Yeah, I see that. So they head south on
Um,
the road.
yeah. Quick question. How are the marshes frozen? Like, can you walk across them or
Yeah, yeah, they're crossable.
okay,
I mean, not nice terrain, but crossable.
right. My corps is in third corps is gonna head southwest. Our end goal is Amt on Dominal. If you see that, it's just to the
I see it. What's
northwest.
your order of march?
Cavalry in front. I gotta see my screenshot real quick. Yep, cavalry in front, artillery, and then infantry.
And where will you be?
I will be with the third.
Oh, like where in line do you want? Like towards the front? Or...
Oh, I'll be in the front.
All right.
And then I'm assuming you'll let me know when the Prussians show up.
Yes.
I got all the commands today.
Okay. All right. Wow, you guys have got back faster than I did.
Hello.
Any
Yes.
questions?
Hello.
I do
Hey,
have a question.
James, can
Oh,
you have
yeah.
the umpire role?
Oh yeah, sure. Although Leaf, Chief's handling dispatches now, unless you two want to coordinate between you two until he can join.
Chief, can you handle the French?
What is artillery range for this?
About a kilometer max.
Okay.
Maybe worse in the snow. Any questions on movements or anything?
So they said they wanted to move to Eylau, but they didn't. So I'm assuming they wanted to go down the road, but first Saint Hill there is in the way. It appears around the road. Do I just what do I
Who's
do with that?
so who's saying?
Murat and Napoleon want to go to Eylau where Salt is.
So that's just right here. Do they want to go just their general tokens?
No, they want to go everyone.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe.
So, will you go and confirm that with them?
Okay, sure.
And I have a question for marching columns of infantry. Should I turn them sideways to represent like the lines of infantry, or should I leave them facing forward? I guess.
It's easier leaving them forward. Just leave gaps in between them to represent the fact that they're in column.
Okay, we'll do.
And then for you, French, really, all these cavalry scouts, like over here, they would, within the next turn, they would report to Augereau what they see, on this hill over here. So make sure to report that, whoever has Augereau. Same for over here. This cavalry would be seeing a lot right now. So those reports should be going. As soon as he gets back and we confirm his movement, we can do 7:30. I'm gonna hop down and see what they're saying. Oh no, did he come back?
Shift S.
What'd they say?
Yeah, it is just generals. My bad.
Okay, no worries. All right, so you can combine them now. So now do 7:30 screenshots for the people you're assigned.
7:30. Copy that.
Here.
Oh, question. Do you have a preference if I orient the screenshots the direction their general's looking, or north-south?
They should always be north-south.
Okay.
What's north south?
So north should be the top of the screenshot.
Ah, okay.
There wasn't any artillery fire or anything this turn, was there? I didn't actually check.
Nope, not as far as I had.
No, looks like no one's in range.
I had some people who wanted to, but they
Yeah, I think that'll start next turn.
yeah.
It's just a kilometer in width, right? And then it molds based on the terrain.
Yep.
Okay.
That's about right. Who has Tolstoy? That's you, reservist, right? Oh, where is reservist? Oh, he's still down with Essen. I didn't realize.
Do I have any specific orders on when to give dispatches or something? Like 1 turn, 2 turn delay?
Just 1 turn. Options. I forgot to make it lighter.
So each commander of the Russian army is going to receive the dispatch the next turn. Stand. Normally.
I'm sorry, which one of you is handling dispatches again? Chief, right?
Chief and me.
Me and Chief, both of us. Chief is handling the French and I'm handling the Russians.
I will tell the Russians to ping you with their dispatches then.
If they're together, I can put them in the same voice channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, we're still... I don't know what's taking reservists so long. Although he's with a new guy, that's probably why. Let me check.
Thank you. I will get to writing as quickly as humanly possible.
Very good.
Hello.
Hello. Wait, where'd you go? Are you still doing the 7 o'clock turn reservist, or are you doing 7:30?
1:30.
Oh, okay. You got ahead of me. Okay. Will you do Chukov as well as Tolstoy since they're together?
Yes, I will.
Okay, thanks. All right, everyone, go do your 7:30s.
It's snowing.
Just knowing. Okay, thank you.
No.
All right. I lost track of who I have. All right, General Sakin. Let me look at your screenshot and remember what you can see. All right, so both the 7th and the 3rd step off, head across the marshes and up the next ridge line. As you look to the south in the distance to the snow, you can see some French hussars watching you from the ridge. No
Okay.
sounds of artillery or anything yet.
No sounds elsewhere. Okay. Does the 7th Division Corps, report anything or?
No, nothing to report on there.
Gotcha. Then the only change in my orders is that I will take my 3 cavalry from 3rd and go chase off that Hussar unit. Basically, we're just going to head to where it is now. If it withdraws, we're not going to pursue. And if it gets back up, we're going to fall back.
Okay, and the rest of the column keep following behind or along the road?
Yeah. Basically, we're just going to move a bit faster. Reconnaissance in force.
Yep. And 7th, what are they doing? Just...
Continuing their orders, they're going to head to Monin, Molin, whatever it is. And they're going to set up their batteries on, I guess that hill on the north side of the lake. For now, anyway.
Okay.
No plan survives contact with the enemy. I'm full of quotes tonight.
Alright, so their orders are to get to Molin and then do what?
Set up their artillery on the hill just to the west of the town.
Sorry, I'm moving stuff while we talk. Or don't talk. Okay, thank you.
I know how you work.
Yep. Alright, General Benningson. So you can see to the west the 7th have stepped off and are marching south. Likewise to the east, the 5th have also stepped off and heading south. The 14th remain in position.
All right. What I want to do is attach the reserve commander to the cavalry and get them on the road, and the artillery and infantry will follow behind.
On the road right in front of you?
Yeah, taking this road right in front.
Okay. Artillery, then infantry last?
Yeah.
And are you staying here or going with them?
Oh, no, I'm staying with the artillery, yeah.
Wait.
I'll be right behind the cavalry.
Oh, I see. Got it. good. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, Asdom.
Yeah, sorry I'm late.
No worries. As soon as you're now tabletop, let me know.
Sorry, correction. What it's
I've
if
got-
they're on road, already in column and moving, it's 10 on the grid thing.
Yeah, 10 on the grid.
I do have tabletop. I don't know what the is there a server link or something that
Yeah,
I need to click?
Oh, you type in Eylau, click on or click join and type in Eylau.
Okay. Sorry, my girlfriend we're going to a tournament over the weekend, and she needed to put stuff in my bag, but they had to like test her sword over and over.
Fencing?
Yeah.
Very good. Have fun.
Did who has Miraz? What's he? Do these cavalry have any orders?
So Murad just wanted to go to his cavalry, and that's it. That's all I got from him. And so I put him in the position where he would basically go to his cav, but he would see the troops incoming and be like, "Oh boy," and then stop in his tracks.
Holy
At least
crap!
that's what I'm assuming.
I missed
would happen.
another lake. I can't believe that. That's crazy.
How
do you spell
as for? Wait, do I just move them? Yeah, I can just move them into the VCs if they're together, right?
Yep. But wait till before the next turn starts.
What's the password?
135.
Oh, before the turn starts. Okay, my bad.
Password's 135.
1 2 what?
135.
135.
Pardon, James. I don't know if this is relevant to me for just movement and screenshots and stuff, but those ones on some of the forces.
Yeah,
present,
I added
does that
them
mean
because
anything?
the horses are cold.
Gotcha. The horses. Okay, sounds good. Oh, and I'm sorry. One other question. Cossacks I have for some of the units for the Russians. I take it those kind of hussars.
Yeah, they're just hussars or chasseurs.
Oh, gotcha.
How do I choose what color that I am?
If I'll pick for you.
Okay.
If I can, yeah. Let's see what happens if I do that. Does that promote you? Oh, I gotta promote
it
you.
hasn't yet.
Who is moving the 20th chasseurs, if anyone?
You mean Miraz one?
They have no. Let me see. On the hill,
Yeah.
they have orders to just stay there, and then send back a runner to say what they see.
Okay.
Is Ojiro's artillery supposed to be on the back side of the hill like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I still supposed to be
surprised me too.
spectator or gray?
Let's see. I might need to make a hand. I tried to make you black, but I think Chill has it. That might be why.
Yeah.
Okay, let me create a hand. I gotta remember how to do that.
He's promoted.
Well, yeah, he's promoted, but he needs a hand to touch stuff.
Oh, yeah.
How do I make hands?
How do I make hands?
Change his color, can't he?
Well, when a mommy and a daddy like.
Oh God.
Well,
Oh God.
There's not enough. Okay, I gotta Google it. I've done it like 3 times before, but not frequently enough. How to make hands in TTS. Hand zones need to exist to be enabled for them to be compatible. Go options, hands, enabled, yeah, okay. Once you select the hand tool, click and drag to create a hand of your color. Oh, there you go. Hand tool, where's the hand tool? Hands. Make a new hand. There you go. Why isn't it making it?
Another question. Blue horse artillery here. That can. What is that shooting at? At Salmanov?
Or
Salmanov?
There we go.
Sorry, I just wanted to be aware.
I don't know. Whatever is closest.
Probably
Yeah,
Salmanov.
he just said shoot at whatever he can see. He gave no.
Oh, here we go. Okay,
specific orders.
purple hands.
I don't think he can see any of these guys though, because they're like 10-1, 10-2 from him.
Brown hand. All right, you should be able to pick a color now. I'm making hands.
It's right at the limit of of artillery?
Yeah. Yep.
Orange.
This guy can shoot.
Yeah,
but
he
his
definitely
friend
can.
Is blocked by the
He
hill.
can. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now we got plenty of hands.
Plenty of hands. Okay.
Is someone rolling for that combat down there, or the artillery?
Can someone look in
I will
umpires
for it.
and can someone look in umpires and see if the screenshot is fine for Murrah?
I'll look. No. I would give him. So if he traveled a long way, I'd show everywhere he came from, and then
Each everywhere he came from. Okay.
And then
What?
he is on the back side of that hill, so I think what you show him to the northeast is fine. But I show him like all of Waltier to the left. So make it bigger and show more where he's been.
Well, he's been like 2 kilometers at once, so
maybe the last half kilometer of where he's been.
okay, that's sure.
Okay.
That works. Nice.
All right, have we done combat? We good?
Has this artillery made its shots right at Eylau, or just above the wording for Eylau?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
I can do it.
Yeah, I don't think so, because the ones on here I think were already on there from the frozen
Right, those
horses.
are the cold ponies.
Cold ponies.
Cold ponies. Well, they're on a hill, so it's artillery on a hill, so it's
what's
gonna be
canister range?
Like 2 to 3, so it's not canister, so it's gonna be like -2. So yeah, nothing done. That's fine.
I'm getting like 2.1 for this front one. These other guys are definitely in shot.
We make that canister, give it +2, 2 plus. No, still nothing. It's fine.
Okay, how about this? Would this work?
Yeah.
4/1 damage.
That's fine.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So as them, why don't you take? Is anyone being particularly slow, or
What do you mean?
like just taking forever to give orders?
No, none of my people are.
Okay. Why don't
I'm ready to do Essen if you want me to do 7:45, or sorry, 8 o'clock because we do half hour.
So reservist, you keep Somov and Essen, and as them you take Tolstoy and Chukov. So you got these.
Tolstoy and
you got those 2 Russians right there.
Am I good to give my brief to Essen and Somov?
Yep. So it's now 8 o'clock. Go ahead and do screenshots.
All right. How close are the screenshots supposed to be?
So,
I read through the article. I wasn't able to watch the video.
It's about a kilometer radius, and then cut off if they're not on a hill and there's hills blocking their view.
Move, scale. Is it scale? No.
So if you hold down tab, you'll get.
Oh, okay.
So 10 is a whole kilometer.
Okay, so you said Kuchov and Tolstoy, right?
Yeah, and they're close enough. You could do the same screenshot for both.
Okay, you said it was 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Give or take.
Taking the terrain into account. Yeah.
Oh, taking the terrain into account. So hills like block their line of view. They can see far. Okay, so how do I section that out? I'm sorry.
What do you mean? How do you?
So like, I guess do I just Command Shift 4 and then?
So what most screenshot or snipping tools have a like a free form snip mode where you can take a strange shape cutout. That's what most people do, and then just copy.
Snipping tools. Oh, shit. Shoot. So what is that under? I'm sorry.
It comes with the computer, so I don't know. Just search.
So take the screenshot and then you snip. Okay. I'm getting it now. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay, I'm gonna go from. Okay. Okay.
Are you're not doing time updates for Nay and Davu, right?
Not yet.
We're off that.
Are they here yet?
Sniffing tool
On the map,
is
no, but because I was just wondering because Nay's dispatching.
Okay.
I just wanted to know.
I will do it starting the next turn.
No, okay.
For them, yeah. Thanks. We'll have to add. We're still missing Popo. Where's Popo?
Do we go to our people?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty.
Alright, Count Benningson. You, the 14th, step off, and you with it in the midst of the column. As you start to move south, you can hear artillery fire erupting all along the line, both to the west and definitely to the south of you. It looks hard to tell, but it looks like the 7th is engaged on the hill to the west of you. That's about all you can see. Any orders? Are you there?
Yes. Continue on the road.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, just continue along.
Thank you. Alright, Lieutenant General. So, you form up your cavalry and lead them up the hill at the enemy hussars, but they want nothing of it, and they turn and flee, running to the next hill. As you crest over the hill where you're at to the east, you can see the 7th. Duktorov is leading a charge against enemy cavalry and artillery on that hill to your east. Your own column continues behind you, and you can see, yeah, that's what you can see. Orders?
That's the big question. Is there any other battle noises that I can hear?
Yes, you can. Sorry. So there's the artillery that you can see, and then a lot more artillery further east, southeast direction.
That's what I would expect. All right. So what we're gonna do is Dutroff, 7th Corps, will continue their attack. Have them just, I guess, set up the guns if they're in a good spot where they can, and have the infantry move forward.
Okay.
Likewise, my 3rd is going to have its artillery set up where I am currently. But the infantry is going to continue to the Dominal. And my cavalry is going to attack Murad's rear with me.
Okay, so you're attacking the rear. Artillery is going where you're at the moment.
Mhm.
And the infantry is going where again?
The Dominal.
Dominal. Okay.
So it should be straight south-ish.
Yes. Got it. Alright, sounds good. Thank you.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
Samov and Essen have their orders given. I have an artillery firing happening. Would you mind showing me how to roll for that real quick, or should I just wait for someone else to do it?
No, that's fine. So artillery, which one's it's firing?
It's firing upon light cavalry at
Which artillery?
5, and it's foot artillery. I'm pinging it. It's on the right. It's Essen's.
Oh, at the cavalry. Okay. So artillery, its max range is 1 kilometer.
Should be in range.
Yeah, definitely in range. But if it's within half of that, if it's beyond half a kilometer, then it has a -1 penalty for
Understood.
distance. But it's within that, so it's just -1 to hit it. at that range. If it were closer, it would be like +1/+2 for canister. So just roll the dice, subtract 1, and then
2 plus 3 people.
Okay.
People
4 minus 1 is 3, and a 3 or a 4 is 1 disruption. A 5 or 6 is 2. So you just add 1 disruption to that 1, so that 1 becomes a 2. There you go. That's it.
Okay.
What time are we supposed to give them?
This last turn was 8 o'clock.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm
Because I
wrong.
was.
8 o'clock. You said I had picture 212 and Tosca.
Alright. Where'd everyone go? Did they do the next turn already?
The last update I gave was 0800,
Yeah.
and
So hold on. I think there's combat that needs doing. I don't know where everyone went.
by Eylau.
Yeah. I feel like we're missing. Well, I don't know. Hopefully they're not jumping ahead. Okay, so though they're sticking to the hill, so that's 1 hit. That's 1 hit.
So
Horses are getting cold. Let's see, that's a hit.
okay, so I have only a small question.
Yeah.
Marat wants to go back to his cavemen, but the road now has this.
Yeah, he would make it.
Not Marat. Sorry, he wants to send a dispatch. Sorry.
Yeah, it would. He's not entirely cut off. It's fine.
All right.
So is Marat? Is he still fighting there? Is he falling back at all, or?
No. So what he wanted to do, he wanted to go to Walthiers
Okay.
and see how he's doing.
Okay.
He also he wanted to give an order to Walthiers that the Walthiers should hold the hill, and if enemies come up, Walthiers should countercharge them.
Okay. All right. So that sounds like he's fighting. So we'll do that. Okay. I can roll combat.
He also said that if the horse artillery feels like they're going to be overrun, they should limber up and retreat southwest.
Oh, they already feel that.
That is the character. I have a question for James, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is not really that important, but who is the Russian CIC?
Benningsen.
Benningsen. Okay.
These are some terrible rolls.
Ouch, poor bastards.
I get wanting to be with your men, but I don't think he realizes that he's surrounded.
Uh-oh. Or how... Yeah.
I didn't show him that there was men to the left because it was too far away.
Yeah, he'll fall back.
Don't feel bad. Besides, the whole French plan is lure the enemy in on their own left, so he's just bravely sacrificing him and his men so that the plan can succeed, obviously.
Can I tell Marat that he is running?
You will on his update.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
He also wants his men to come as soon as the dispatch reaches them, so...
Okay.
What do I do with that?
So they're...
Do you want me to move them half a kilometer?
Yeah, so they have orders to come to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, just generally to his location.
Yeah,
Yep.
Let's just move them up like that. Plus all the artillery, I assume. Okay, is all combat done? We good?
Should be.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 8:30 now. Get rid of that green thing. There we go.
Am I good to give orders?
Yep, you're all good.
Okay, so I gotta take a screenshot of this hell. Okay. Exciting.
8:30, right? Yeah. Why are there two W's?
Oh, did Ujiro move? Oh crap.
Yes, he abandoned his men to go and see what was happening with his cavalry.
No, because Napoleon said he wanted to be with Ujiro, so now I'm...
Just move him to wherever Oshiro is. It's fine.
Okay.
He said stay... Okay, fine. We'll just move... Or should I ask him if he wants to be with Ojiro?
Well, he
because I don't know if he said stay.
He already said he did, right?
Well, yeah, stay with Ojiro, but I feel like it also implied staying in the location he was in.
Oh. You can ask him.
Alright, hold on.
Okay. Go. I can.
Are you with us, Chief?
Yes, hello. Sorry, I'm doing dispatches.
Okay. Can you do TTS yet or not?
I don't think so. Not yet.
He wanted to go
soon.
afterwards instead.
Okay.
But he said if I'm not able to do that because of his previous order, he's just gonna stay with Ojiro.
Okay.
Okay. I've got Tolsky and Tuvkov kind of deploying their infantry and artillery. I'm not sure how this moves here because it looks like they're on a hill, but they wanted to put their cavalry behind the hill and bring their artillery up. So are they just moving through each other's units, or
they can move through? It'd slow them down, but they can do it. Yeah.
Is someone going to update Napoleon? Because I don't think he's gotten an update yet.
Oh, who had Napoleon? Whoever had
me.
Okay, make sure he's getting updates each turn and a screenshot.
Yeah. I'm doing the screenshot right now.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, so I had Tolstoy, Second Corps, behind the hill rest, so he wants to pull them back. And then move his artillery up. The horse artillery is just included in artillery, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chief, can you get
Can we go to our people?
Davu's and Nay's orders? I can move them, but
yeah, hang on.
Because it should be straightforward. They'll just be coming on the road, I think.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. Alright, I'm gonna go get orders. Alright, Count Benningson. Alright, the column moves down the road. As you approach Eylau, the vanguard of your cavalry, the Grodno Hussars, fall under artillery fire from coming down the road. As you look east, kind of over the hill, you can see 5th and 2nd Divisions on the hill over there, and to the west you can see 7th Division fighting for the hill just northwest of that lake. Lots of artillery fire both east and west of you.
We walked right into it. Came out of nowhere. What I'll have us do is I'll start forming up the artillery right before the marshy land at that road.
Okay.
And, get them set up. They're free to fire to their direct south. And get the infantry lined up behind that artillery.
All right.
The cavalry is to move off to the west.
Okay.
I don't want them in front of this enemy gun.
Got it. All right. You're staying here with them, I assume?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay with the artillery.
Got it. All right, thank you. All right, General. So, it's been a crazy half hour. So first of all, you charge Waltier, and he stands his ground, actually countercharges you, but you absolutely surround him. And then when he tries to escape, 7th Cavalry are already in his rear, having succeeded in their fight. So you've captured Waltier, you've captured some of, I don't know whose horse artillery it is, but you've captured some horse artillery. But as you celebrate your victory, you look south, and emerging in this white snow, you see lots and lots and lots of French cavalry advancing towards you from the south.
So they're advancing. Is 7th Corps' artillery in range?
Yes, they are.
Blend it. Okay, just have them open up, set up more batteries because I can see more coming up, and have their infantry move. I don't want to say in front of the guns, but in front of the guns, but down on the hill.
Yeah, well, they're on the top of the hill, so they can shoot over them, I guess.
Yep, and then have my 1st Division and 3rd Corps just immediately form square. They don't have to wait around or anything.
Okay.
And then have 2nd head to 1st Division's, I guess it's west, so it gets a foothold on that hill, and then 5th in reserve.
All right, and your artillery.
And then my cavalry,
as well?
Sorry.
Your artillery firing as well when they can.
Yes, please. And then my cavalry will simply hold its position in the center. If the French really want to charge my deadly crossfire, we will just fall back.
Okay, got it.
That would be hilarious.
All right,
I hope they do.
Have you been visited? Art? Davu?
I haven't been visited. No, just had a dispatch put in.
Okay.
Good morning.
So you are arriving a few kilometers south of Serpollen. It is a snowy, cold morning. It's about 8:30. There's basically 2 roads. You go northeast or northwest.
Let me just have a quick look at the map. I didn't see. So there's a little. I was going to go straight up the main road actually. So
on the main one. Okay.
So I'll continue with that plan. Let's have a look. See where. Yeah, go straight up the main road.
What's your order of march?
Oh, so I'm just there. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm a bit further. Channel. I'm just getting my bearings on a sec. So my order of march is in my channel. So Moran Gundin. So Moran Friant and Gundin. Reserve artillery after Moran, and send the cavalry out in front, and I'll go with them. Yeah, straight up that road.
Okay, order of march.
It's in my channel.
Oh, you're gonna make me look at your channel.
Sorry, yeah, it's Morant, Friant, and then Gundin in that order, and then the reserve artillery after Morand. And send out my cavalry with my horse artillery first up the road, and I'll go with the cavalry.
Horse artillery. Reserve artillery. Is reserve artillery the 5 batteries, or I guess they each have a battery, don't they?
If you've got a battery, then you got 2 extra ones. So I just thought, yeah, stick those after Morand.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And good evening.
All right, you were seeing. Oh, what on earth just happened? Okay. I think we're good.
I'm still working on stuff for Tolskoy and Tuskov on the 8 o'clock, so I'm behind. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not sure how far they're supposed to move to this hill or not.
James is here. Sorry, Nay was taking a little bit, but I don't know how you want to handle him coming onto the map, but he gave me an order of march.
Yeah, that's fine. He can start moving onto the map.
Alright.
Are you able to move stuff?
How far should a movement you move off terrain? Like I saw that it was half a mile, but
yeah, so about half a kilometer, maybe.
So just to 5.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I just want to double check. This is all over here, Tolskoy and Tuskov's men, right?
Yeah, they're all jumbled together now. But yep.
Okay, I'm kind of just keeping it roughly. I think Tuskov had everything, or Tolskoy had everything on the right or left, is where he ordered all his stuff, and Tuskov ordered all of his stuff to the right. But I never got a shot of what each had independently, unfortunately.
How do I move this?
So who's doing combat, and how do you want to split it with me? Or I can do it all, but speak up.
I can do combat involving Semov, my dudes, pretty much, if you want me to do that.
Which ones are your dudes?
Semov and Essen for the Russians.
Okay, so why don't you do all the combat south of that red line?
South, copy.
Or maybe,
are the French all moved as much as they should have been? No.
Yes. Well, the first dragoons are going to be engaging Walthiers, or the forces that were at Walthiers.
They're trying to save them.
And also the artillery. How much artillery is in a section?
It's like half.
This is probably one of my favorite stages.
Dude, who's...
It's because
Oh my god.
Wait, so how much artillery is in a section? Can
2 or 3 guns?
It should be the number that's on the piece. That's how many guns are in the
Oh, okay, so 9? When 9 shot, 9 canister. It doesn't... Oh, so just 1, okay.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, when in doubt, you can just say it's a battery, which in the Napoleonic era was usually 8 guns.
How do I... Where's the fire thing? You know, the smoke thing that comes out?
You can just control C it from somewhere else.
That has it. If you need a infantry smoke thing, it's at the bottom left of the map.
I'm still on 8 o'clock orders for Tolskoy and Tuskov.
Okay, go do 8:30 for them quickly.
Okay.
How about for a singular section? Because
for the rules, or what's the question? Just make it smaller.
I know.
Hit minus and make it tiny.
Yeah, this will work, right?
Like combat changes, so you know.
Yeah, this works.
That works.
Oh shit! You're supposed to be up here.
Oh shoot! So much artillery. This is my own fault. I even reduced the number of guns. This battle had so many guns, it was insane.
Jesus. And in the snow, I'm sure they all...
Yo, what? Whoa. Wait, there's still more artillery coming. I just realized
yeah,
there's like
Ney,
9
right?
guns on the same road. That is a crazy amount.
And more
oh
for
my goodness.
already on map, but just behind his lines, right?
Oh, there's more coming! Oh, man. Oh, poor Marat. I have to witness his cab being
annihilated. Oh, God.
But yeah, the cannons on the hill are going to fire at, well, whatever they can, I guess.
Oh, another question for James. Two of them, really.
You would be right.
Do units
Anyways,
ever lose disruption? And also, how much do they take before they must rout?
So once they get to, they go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then broken. So when they hit broken, they rout.
Okay.
And when if they do, like say they rout and go back to the rear and they're sitting there, then they recover 1 disruption per turn back down to 1.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I guess you got up to there. Alright, I think we're ready. Not what I wanted. We're still missing Asdam, right?
Say again?
What?
Oh yeah, we are
Steve,
waiting
the
on
British
Asdam.
man.
We just lost. Something happened. Alright, I think everyone else is ready to do, what time is it, 9?
9 o'clock for me,
We'll just have to catch the rest of them up.
Okay, sounds good.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go do my dudes.
Go for it. Chief, are you able to keep up with Nay and Davu?
Yeah, I'll try my best, yeah.
Who moved Nay for you? How did he get moved?
That was me, because you had him at right at the edge of the map at 8:30.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that, so I moved him forward about 2 kilometers because he's with the cav.
Yeah, if you can do them and move them, that would be helpful.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Nice.
Let's see. And if anyone has any questions about like what happened in the combat, so you can describe it, let me know. Like the cavalry, the 2 dragoons basically got repulsed pretty easily.
Yeah, I can explain that.
Yeah.
All right. Do I go to them now?
Yeah, if you got your screenshots in.
Oh.
How fast does the bird artillery move?
Foot, same speed as infantry, and horse, almost the same speed as cavalry.
Okay. In that case.
Alright, I'm gonna get their orders.
Sounds good. Alright, Count Bennington. It's 9 o'clock. So, your artillery has deployed as ordered and is now laying into the French position pretty heavily. Your infantry have moved up. You can see Chukov, his division to your east, and the sounds of artillery are deafening all across the field. It's a giant, hundreds of guns firing on both sides. It's like an unending cacophony. But you definitely, at least here, you seem to have the artillery advantage with more guns. So.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep up the fire and do this staring contest. Whittle them down.
All right, you got it. Let's see. Those are easy orders. I can do that. All right, General Austin second. So your cavalry, you take your prisoners or take their weapons from them, really. Start moving them to the rear. Your cavalry are reforming. Orders are going out in a flurry, and 2 dragoons attempt to charge up the hill. They slam into your Papusan Cossacks and your Moscow Dragoons and Kurland Dragoons, and they're between your cavalry and your artillery hitting them on the way. They're pretty quickly repulsed. A large artillery duel unfolds with you having more guns than them so far, it seems. Most of the cavalry that you saw to the south have turned and gone southeast. You can hear a lot more artillery also to the east, closer to Eylau. Most of your artillery on that kind of that ridge line to your northwest isn't in a good position to fire where they're at.
I figured, but it was better than getting them swarmed by cavalry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And your first are taking. You're in square, but they haven't been attacked by cavalry. They're taking artillery fire, which is particularly devastating in the thick formation.
I see those little horse batteries down there. How could they?
How dare they?
All right. So what we're gonna do is, yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. So 2 of 3rd Corps' batteries up on the ridge to my north are gonna move to the hill I'm currently at, and the other 2 batteries are gonna head towards that hill on the Domino, right next to my 3rd Corps' 2nd Division, which is gonna move up a bit further as well. And then my cavalry is going to go. My 3rd Corps' cavalry is going to go, I guess, screening that at the Domino, while the 7th Corps cavalry defends the hill I'm currently on.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I misunderstood. So is 7th Corps artillery moving at all, or is it all 3rd Corps we're talking about?
We're all 3rd Corps. 7th Corps is going to keep shooting.
I misunderstood. So 2 are going to the hill south, and then 2 are going to Domental, whatever that is. You're screening that movement.
And then the 2nd Division, the unit in square doesn't have to be in square anymore unless it gets charged.
What's 7th? Sorry, 7th Cavalry. What are they doing?
So they're going to screen the artillery that is moving towards my current hill.
Got it.
Bit complicated, but there is 2 corps here.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Soon to be 3.
All right, got it. Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, Aslam, we're doing. I know you're behind. We're doing 9 o'clock. So if you could do those screenshots and.
Yeah, I just got the screenshots. I don't know if all the wound counters and everything are right because I didn't do those.
It's a bit of limbo, but it's all right. We'll catch them up.
Well, yeah, the snowstorm makes it so hard to see. It's definitely not my monitor resolution. No, it's the snow.
Yeah.
Their cavalry is regrouping. Both of them. They made that very clear, back at 8 o'clock behind those hills, and they have been doing that for a turn. So I don't know how that is supposed to be factored in.
Okay.
But I want to get rid of some of the wound counters. It looked like.
Well, the ones will never go away because it's too cold. But I'm taking care of the other ones right now.
Okay. Tolstoy and Tuskov. Okay, good. And then Tolstoy and Tuskov, and they kind of moved away from each other. I'm not sure if they're out of if they need to be in different voice chats now.
Yeah, if they moved away, then yes.
Okay, I don't know how to move them.
Just grab them and move them.
Okay. Okay.
0900, good.
Let's see if I have the.
Alright. As soon as everyone's moved, let me know. I'll start running combat.
Okay. I'm all moved, but I don't know anyone else. I take the south of the red line again.
Yep. Same as before. Is Mira and all his stuff moved?
I moved Devu and Nay. There should be a single thing of artillery down here. Let me figure that out. I'll do it for you. Takes 2 seconds.
If artillery is targeting something in particular, let me know.
Yeah. Down here in the bottom right. I figure I'll just.
Well, that's Reserus is doing that down there.
Yeah.
I'll just circle it just in case.
Wait.
Let me see if I have to process anything.
Thank you.
Why is it that always the person who plays Dokturov doesn't show up at any battle?
It's a curse.
The what?
Every person that plays Dokturov, the General Dokturov, always misses the battle.
I see, it's a curse, yeah.
Why?
It's a curse.
Why are the artillery here? Did the smokes get removed? Are they not firing on purpose? Oh, they're behind the hill. Never mind. Reverse slope defense. Okay, so they can't even be hit. So okay. Let's see. What would they? They can't be hit either. All right. Well.
Has combat been done for all of these French units? Because I got the because I did these artillery.
Yeah, we're done.
But
we're good.
Awesome.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done the movement. So.
Okay, is everyone good to go?
Oh yeah. He wanted an explanation for why the horses already had a blue 1 on them.
Did you tell them they're cold and tired?
Yeah, I tell them they probably took attrition or something like that.
Well, it's just they're not in their prime state. They've been marching hundreds of miles. It's freezing cold. So that's why.
Oh, okay. So they're just cold. That's literally why they have 1s on them.
Yes, flat out. It's just that cold that the horses are fucked.
No horse wants to run in
Keep your horses warm, kids.
freezing temperatures.
Lessons of Eylau.
Okay. I think we're ready for 9:30.
Wait. Did you... Who moved Murat just now?
I don't know.
Who just moved Murat? Did someone move Murat?
No.
Someone moved him. He was moved.
He was over here.
Am I good to do 0930?
No. He was. I was probably moved to Ney because Ney was beside Murat, but then Murat wanted to be with his cab, so I moved him to his cab.
All right. So I'm putting Ney with him. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I don't know why they're together, but
because Ney wanted to co-locate with him.
All right.
And that artillery is still crossing the creek.
Now this is what I call a blitzkrieg, and way too many. What forces are these again?
Russians and French.
Russians, yes. There's a lot of Russians.
Are we good to do 0930?
Yep, 9:30.
Hold on. Are Tolstoy's artillery in range at the moment of the French?
Yeah, they should be shooting.
Okay,
Is Murat's artillery actually doing anything, or like?
Someone said they were gonna do this. Okay, I guess not. Let me check this out.
All right.
Where is
They've shot. We're good.
Artillery.
James, is Murat's artillery actually doing anything? Because I got them to fire, but.
Over here? Yeah, they're doing stuff.
Yeah. Woo. All right, hold
Are
on.
these guys right here in range? The Tolstoy's artillery on that hill.
Ping it.
Are they able to shoot something
hit
at the
tab
moment?
where you're talking about?
The second. Tolstoy.
Just there. Well, they're on a reverse slope, so they're actually not shooting at anything at the moment because they can't see anything. Except for maybe that one can shoot down that way, but.
Because they were good to do 9:30.
Okay, because he ordered. Okay, give me a minute. So he wanted to shift his artillery so that he could shoot just at anything.
Okay.
Didn't really matter what, even moving them up. So that's a reverse slope.
Yeah, they're on the back side of the hill, so they can't be shot at really.
Where the fuck is Napoleon? Did someone try to hide Napoleon under salt?
Maybe.
Okay, and then he wanted the infantry moved up onto the road.
When it hits 10 o'clock, it's going to get snowier. Get ready for fun. Until Popo comes, Chief, do you mind keeping the 2 that you got?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Got it. Plus the dispatch is a little, cutting it a little.
I know.
No.
Popo should be here any minute, so hopefully.
I got you.
Okay. I've got everything for my guys.
Okay. All right, Count Benningson. The artillery duel continues. You continue to pound the enemy position. Not too much has changed as far as you can tell. A lot of artillery all along the line, out west and southeast. Any changes on your end? You there?
Yeah, actually, I have the infantry element that's right behind the 5th. I want to go ahead and get those guys to go around. I see there's a hill just past the cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to lead my infantry element to go take that hill and get on the enemy's flank.
Okay. So with the 2 regiments of the 14th?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Taking the hill.
And continue the artillery fire.
Okay, thank you. What is going on? Sorry, I'm doing stuff.
Hey James, you're still here?
I am.
I would also like to add another order.
Okay, well, you're lucky I stayed then.
I want to send 2 of the dragoons. I want to send them west to go link up with the 7th.
Okay, 2 dragoons west to link.
Or the 3rd, rather.
Okay. Got it, thank you. Alright, hello.
Greetings.
Hold on, something messed up. Okay. Alright, 9:30. So you continue, your artillery moves, starts unlimbering and firing. The French are firing back, but don't have near as many guns. No more charge attempts on your heels or anything for your part of the line. But as you look west with your spyglass, you can see a French column coming down the road. It looks to be... Who does it look to be? It is Ney.
Has to be Ney.
Has to be Ney, arriving from the
I'd be
west.
worried if it wasn't.
So
that is less than ideal. Is there any word about the Prussians?
Yes, you have received a dispatch. They are a few kilometers out, just arriving at Althoff.
Damn it. Tell him to head here fast.
Okay, head straight to where you're at?
Yep.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, so what we're gonna have do is 3rd Corps is gonna pivot to face Ney. So we're gonna slightly move the artillery to face kind of, I guess, more southwest. And then the infantry is also going to basically replace where my cavalry is, I guess. And my cavalry is going to go into reserve. And does 7th Corps report any French movement?
They report no major French movement that they can tell.
Gotcha. I noticed that French division on the edge of the lake last turn. I was like, wait a second. Are they coming after me? And then I was like, they're probably just there. Yeah.
All right.
And I will stay with 3rd Corps.
Okay, got it.
Hello, James. I have a question.
Yes.
What is the distance of musketry in this rule set?
200 or 2.
Okay, understood. Where's the infantry smoke marker? Oh, never mind.
Bottom left.
Yeah, I found it. Thank you, though. And these are battalion-sized blocks, correct?
Regiment. Each block's a regiment.
Regiment. Ooh, oopsie daisy. Okay, I will have to tell my players.
James, very, very quickly, can the streams, the tiny little creeks, are they frozen over? Can they be crossed?
They can all be crossed. Lakes cannot, but yeah, basically any stream here can be
All right,
crossed.
gotcha. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Pardon, James. Chief just basically asked the same thing. Can the small streams be crossed? Can I answer him in text?
He got his answer.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry. Hello, Chief.
Hello.
Did Nay move fully as much as he could? Or is he done?
The first turn that he moved, yes, but I sort of handed it off to Chill because they were co-located and I didn't want to cause problems. And then I went and did Davu, which I'm doing right now. I'll ask Chill when he comes back if Nate ordered anything with his men, and I'll try to do it.
I'm just gonna start rolling for artillery. Well, I don't know what's where. Wow, bad rolls.
That one was...
What? Am I getting tagged somewhere? Oh, did he tag on pirates in this number? Very funny.
Okay. I'm assuming that none of these cavalry over here rested up enough that they were that they healed any of those wounds.
Who is red here, MTD?
What?
Who is MTD on TTS?
That's me.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Are you doing combat over there?
Good job.
I'm just doing this because it's quick. 1, 2, 3, easy peasy.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I'm supposed to be doing it during the red line. A couple of Russian units.
It wasn't resolved last turn, so I just figured I was going to do it this turn.
Okay, gotcha. Because a couple of Russian units took more hits than they should have, and I had to explain that away somehow.
Okay, so I will. Has anyone done this section? Because otherwise, I'll do it.
Are you Emensock?
Yes.
Ping your section again. Hit tab.
Just circle whatever section you're doing.
Right here.
I have not. That's my section, but I have not done it. No.
Okay.
Is Chill here?
If you want to do the French side of things, the French firing, and I'll do the Russian firing.
Sounds good.
Okay. I've done it up. I've done it up through here.
Hey, I just want to double check. This is a hilltop, right?
Where?
On my tab.
I'm looking.
By Tolstoy.
Oh, where's Tolstoy? Oh, that is a hilltop, yes.
Yes.
Alright, I just wanted to double check, but I haven't been hearing these things over the whole time.
Is he still taking orders from Nay?
After 8 turns, Tushkov finally sent a dispatch.
Oh joy.
I don't think Devu sent anything. Let me see.
I guess he's still with Nay. They're still together.
All right. So your 5th, 11th, 9th, 1st, and the 2nd and 3rd Dragoons are just waiting for your orders? Or that's about it?
That's... Actually, I'll take the 5th and 11th and bring them where I am now, just behind them. Just prepare to come around this side of the hill, essentially. 9th
Okay,
and 10th,
so you... Okay, 5th and
9th
11th,
and
got
1st
it.
can stay there.
James, I can move to voice 2 if you want to take mine real quick. You or Chief, whoever. That way I'm not talking over Slappy here.
Yeah, why don't you go there with Chief then?
Okay.
Okay, so recap. 5th and 11th are behind you, Murat. 4th and 10th are going to the Tourleurs, and everything else is just going to do the same thing they've been doing.
Yeah, and can I move to the hill so I can get better eyes down into the base ahead of me?
Sure.
Okay. If the top of the
The
hill's
hill
better,
with
I'll
the
do
cannons
that.
on it?
Yes, the sections. If that's better, I'll do that. If the snow's so thick I need to move closer, then I'll move between St. Hilaire and the sections.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, I didn't take Nay's orders, oh crap.
I think he went off to...
Chief's getting them.
Alright, great. Okay, yeah. James, I have one more question. Oh yeah, I'll just ask it in umpires.
Yep.
Okay, wait a minute. What happened over here?
The French charged the Russians. The Russian volley was rather ineffective.
Oh dear.
And yeah. And actually this guy needs to attack him.
Okay.
Because
who's in charge of the horse artillery that's next to Le Faubourg? Or north of him?
I have that.
Okay.
Because, so... Murat wanted to give an order to that horse artillery to form up and fire on the chateau.
On his own
Like,
men?
override Le Faubourg. So what do I do with that in that regard?
It's fine. We can have him start firing.
Yeah, that generally there, yeah.
Question, how do you resolve melees, close quarters?
So
I got it. It's double dice.
Double dice.
Okay.
Did this get rolled for? These Russians and French over by the valley?
No, I'll handle that.
Okay.
Okay, combat on the west side's done.
So
And
Napoleon
then,
wants to be with Ney. Where did Ney go?
How about
did
these
Ney
guys?
move?
Ney is west. He's with his own corps over here.
Has anyone done these guys? The French by with Laval's division.
How far did Napoleon move? Because he wants to be with Ney right now.
He can go that far, it's fine. It's a half hour. He can go like 6 kilometers or something.
Oh, damn. Alright, yep, there we go. I'll take a picture then.
Okay, is all combat done?
No, I have one more artillery thing to do, I'm sorry. Then... 4 hits for artillery, yes?
4, yeah, it's 1 disruption.
Okay, sounds good. Oh wait, if one rolls like a 6, is that extra disruption?
6 is 2 disruption.
Okay.
I don't need to worry about dispatches at all, right?
I'm doing all the French dispatches.
Yeah,
and
you're
just doing the Russians.
We're good.
Okay, I am ready. What turn should we be on?
It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Good copy. My last one was 9:30. Am I good to give dispatches? I've done the last combat I was talking about.
I think we're still doing combat, aren't we?
I think it's done.
Oh, there's combat over here. Sorry, I had to get Nays order.
No, it's good. I already rolled for it.
Can I do Essen and... Okay, so we're good? We're good?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, I'm taking pictures right now.
Who changed the numbers on the first Ysaurus? They got hit by 2 6s. They should be from...
Yeah, I already rolled that combat.
Okay, tell me that if you don't mind, because I was told I have to do the southern section, so I don't want to double count. My bad.
All right, General Bennington, you bravely lead your men to the west and up the hill north of Eylau. You push up unopposed, and the second Gersdorf moves to the southern end of the hill, starts firing down on the French down below. It's kind of long range, but the French are in a bad position as they're taking artillery fire as well. Up on top of the hill, it affords you a much better view. You can see further east, south, and west the battle that's going on. Yeah, lots of bloodshed on both sides. There seems to be more so on the French side right now.
All right. Yeah, no, I want to try and get this other infantry online with the one to my front and push them up to get into a better firing advantage.
Okay.
Other than that, keep that artillery firing on them.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
And I'm going to stay in position because this is a pretty good vantage point.
Yep. All right. All right, General. You wheel your division west. The guns unlimber and begin firing down on the French as they start deploying west of you, kind of at the base of the hill. The rest of your guns to your rear continue firing the French, who are firing back and bringing more guns online. So far, it's just an artillery duel.
Gotcha. Splendid. I would assume the Prussians are about an hour away. I don't know if you can tell me that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good guess.
I'm good with math. We're gonna have 7th Corps infantry move to. How do I explain this? How do I explain this?
Also, you've been sent some extra dragoons from 14th, care of Benningsen.
Oh!
They're arriving to your east now.
Why, thank you. Christmas present. Yeah, 7th Corps infantry is going to head to in front of, shall I say, the central hill with those 2 batteries.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
What'd you say?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, gotcha. In preparation to attack the chateau.
Okay.
And then the rest of the cavalry is just gonna sit tight and, yeah, rest. I'm gonna need it soon.
Okay. Thank you.
that this enemy force. You're giving plenty of space for his cavalry to charge out.
I'll
into this open field.
I'll take Nay's orders and Bonaparte to speed things up. All right, so you're Nay. You arrive back with your corps. Bonaparte has joined you as well. Your corps has formed up in line at the base of the hill, while under artillery fire from the Russians to the east. Let me check your screen to see what you could see.
Yeah, no, I've got it.
Chief also gave us a report.
Yeah, Chief.
Oh,
updated
he did.
me.
Okay, did he
Yes,
take your
he did.
orders too?
He did not. He was gonna let me speak to the Emperor for just a moment.
Okay.
But now that is concluded, I can give my orders.
All right, so I'll take them.
All right. So the foot artillery, I actually want to stop where they are, orient northeast, and add their fire to the fire of my current horse artillery. I'm going to shift 1st Division Marchand slight north, following the 9th Chasseurs to the north-northeast, and they're going to begin their attack from the northwest of the enemy, basically straight southeast. So if you can see where the 9th Chasseurs are right now, slightly a little more northeast of that, and then I want them to begin their attack from that angle.
Okay.
The 2nd Division, Gardon, is going to advance straight east from here, straight into the teeth of that. The 9th Chasseurs, specifically, I want to move northeast to see behind the enemy force in front of me to get a report on what is beyond, and then send an immediate rider back to me to add to that. I am going to move myself and my staff with the 1st Division north and northeast, but I'm not going to follow them into the attack. I'll stay back so I can observe. Otherwise, the horse artillery should continue firing. The 2nd Division Gardon should leave room for the horse artillery to keep firing, and that'll be it.
Okay. Bonaparte, where are you going?
I am going to find Marat.
Got it.
I don't know if you can see what I see, but you can see him to the southeast there.
What I mean? So they're going to catch them, but they're not going to catch them on the hilltop. Well, let's have James arbitrate since he just arrived.
I have 2 cavalry units from Tolskoy's that have been resting for an hour and a half, and they haven't removed any damage from them.
Where are they? Here?
There's the Hussars and 9th Cossacks over here.
Yep.
Okay, so they're rested up. Okay. Yeah, he just wanted me to make a case about that, and he's moving them behind Somov.
Might want to commit them to Somov, but oh well.
Yeah, well, he
can't
charged
ski in
them
the snowstorm.
He was quoted as saying cavalry charge behind Somov's guns. So I'm interpreting that as he's moving over
them there.
This house artillery is out of here. And then he wanted these guys to also charge left. I think they're gonna charge over here. And then he wanted to move his infantry back over. Do infantry move further when charging?
No. I mean, it's like they're. Okay. I mean, I guess they'd be like assault column, so faster than line. But...
They're still in column, as far as I'm aware. He just wanted to move all of them back over the hill and charge the enemy. So I'm not sure if he needed to be particularly different. Also, Tychkov is charging with his infantry.
Okay, Marat wants additional artillery to fire, so now he has like all 7 batteries firing.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm still measuring these guys out.
These also, Legrand's division was told to just attack any advancing Russian infantry that would threaten the guns. So how should I do that? Should they like meet halfway, or should I just kind of angle them like this?
I have no idea, man.
Where are you at?
I've got Tychkov trying to charge the artillery over here, and Legrand is charging Tychkov's, our infantry that are moving down into the valley. It looks
trying
like
they're supposed to intercept any advancing Russians.
So if they're charging, let the artillery do a canister shot first, and then you said this infantry is charging back.
Yeah, this whole division is countercharging.
Yeah, so when you do the combat, let the artillery get their canister shots off, and then just show them all in contact like that. However you want to show it.
I'm gonna handle the Davout versus Essen fighting now.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
James, I have a question. So he wanted it so that there was spacing in between the sections so that his cav could charge through. And I'm assuming since it's one battery each, we could maybe stack it a bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ish. Okay, yeah. How I'm gonna pretend that these are side by side to each other. Oh, yeah.
Question for James. The horse artillery on the far right is being charged while moving. Is it allowed to shoot back, or should I just not let it shoot to move back on its own?
Artillery. Hold on, that was an artillery piece with Tuchkov's advance that he wanted to bring up and just fire in the valley.
Okay, the artillery did their canister shot. So now we
I'm gonna take a screenshot now.
Wait, I don't think we're ready for that. There's combat everywhere.
Yeah, there's still combat.
Okay, so that is...
By the way, I'm doing combat up through here, if that's alright. West of that, north of that.
I don't mean to be like an ass, but this infantry is shooting at each other like 300 meters away.
Oh, you're right. Did they?
Yeah,
They must have fallen back. Okay, never mind. Well, he ordered. I don't. Well.
When you have a moment, James, about
Yep.
the artillery.
What's the question?
On the far right, Essen's horse artillery has been charged by Davout's cavalry. It was charged while it was moving. Does that mean it cannot shoot back because it was caught limbering?
That's correct. Because it takes 5-ish minutes to unnumber. So, if cavalry happens upon them.
And do guns get to fight back in melee against cavalry, or are they just
No, they're basically just overrun. The guns are abandoned. The artillerymen are cut down or flee.
Oh my God! What just...
Hold on! Don't do anything. Someone copied the whole map. We're fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, the combat. If you got people on the west side, that combat's all done, so you can do those screenshots. It's 10:30.
And how does melee? It's just an even roll off.
So it's you roll double the dice, and where are you doing melee? Here.
Over the remnants of the guns, yeah.
Yeah. So you got one horse. So the two chasseurs attacking. It's chasseurs versus Cossacks all the same. So those that's just 2 disruption, and then the one guy fighting back.
Only rolls 2 dice.
He does 1 disruption, so they're still in the midst of it.
Alright, I'm gonna... Do we go to our people now?
Yeah, have you done the artillery combat for that? Because that would be laying in harsh into the cavalry.
Oh shit, thank you.
I have not. Probably be enough to break them.
Let's see. 4 plus 1 for range is 5, that's 2.
Yeah, so these guys are going to break.
Broken.
Did these artillery fire?
They have not fired yet. I did the melee and these guys fired, but these ones haven't.
I have a question about LaSalle. Is LaSalle going to recover at all, or is that the maximum they can recover?
As far as I'm aware.
They go down to 1.
That is 2 hits.
Oh, those? I thought I recovered them more already, but okay. More recovered.
No, they've been at 3 for like 2 turns.
Okay, yeah, they're getting better.
Alright, is that it?
I think so.
Good for 10:30 then?
These guys up on the hill, Tuchkov's artillery.
I'm gonna go to Napoleon and Murat.
Was this done?
Was these guys done?
I guess so.
Who's doing this stuff down here again? Reservist?
I don't know if those guys have been done.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that, sorry.
Alright, no, you're good. I just didn't want to step on any toes.
Yeah, hold on.
No, you're good. Because remember, there's this as well.
Ooh. Yeah, these guys go up by 2 and they route.
Nice.
Oh, shit, I keep
Not
forgetting.
route, but they're broken up.
Yeah.
Remind me on the next turn we want the blizzard where nobody can see anything. I keep forgetting to do that.
Artillery is damaged
hear what
very
you said
slightly.
right there.
Or
So
disrupted very slightly.
but
But
okay.
that's it.
Dankeschön. Do this now.
Have these guys fired right here? I know I asked this already, but I didn't get an answer.
There's a floating hand. There we go.
I don't know. Bunch of dice in here. Get out of there, dice.
Alright, I'm gonna go get the turns of people. Hold on.
Are we giving out reports? Or are we still doing combat?
Giving
We're giving out
reports.
reports right now. 10:30.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we're giving out reports now.
We're giving out 11 o'clock reports?
10:30.
10:30.
Oh, 10:30. I'm totally missed 10:30 somehow. Writing that down.
All right, Count Benningsen. So the other division is brought into line. The French have fallen back deeper into Eylau, amidst the towns and buildings at the northeast edge of town. So they're actually pretty far, mostly ineffective range. You can see to your southeast, it looks like Chukov has charged in, and there's a large bayonet battle going on in that direction. To your west, the 7th's guns continue firing down south on the French. What are your orders?
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna press up the infantry. Keep that artillery going. And I'll keep the cavalry where they are. Yeah.
Okay, got it. And you're staying on your hill?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely staying right here. I see a lot.
Okay. All right.
A lot of cannons.
A lot of cannons everywhere. You are getting pounded hard now. You can see Ney's infantry form up in assault columns to your northwest, and they start charging in. To your north, some French chasseurs as well are also moving about your flank. You do receive word from Lestock that he is about just over a kilometer away and marching quickly to try to reach you.
Probably on a very scared rider who just saw a bunch of chasseurs chase after him. Yeah, we're gonna shut that down. Send, I don't know, 2 cavalry, 3 cavalry, 2 cavalry to go take care of that chasseur unit.
Okay, 3 cavalry, closest cavalry.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll let them interpret what "take care of" means. All right, and then with the big old battle at Dominal, we're gonna have both artillery batteries focus on the infantry. I know how canister works. I like canister.
Got it. Okay. Any other orders?
Yes, we'll have.
Oh, did you still want the 7th to charge down to the chateau, or that infantry?
No, not yet. No, we're gonna wait for Lestog. Have the I don't know, second Porteduf of the 7th Division, you know, the one that's furthest left. Have that go to support 3rd Division, the 3rd Corps.
The what? The Ponteduf?
I don't know how to pronounce Russian. It's the leftmost 7th Corps infantry. Yeah, leftmost.
Oh.
Yeah.
And where are they supposed to be going? They're supporting you?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
And then have the rest of the 7th Corps infantry just move a little to the left.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Alright.
Okay. 30 charges. Charge
10:30. Do you want to do? Sorry, Aston. Do you want to do Ajuro versus Samal for me? You know this.
I don't know how to do combat. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll do it then.
Okay. Did Legrand retreat? Because this is a bloody melee that they were in.
Where? Oh, here. I don't know. I'm afraid that's not my Russian.
No, I'm the Russians.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I'm also Russians. I'm just on the other side of the board.
Roll for that?
I'm going to roll for my southern sectors now. If no one
This is where both units shattered. The first contact.
Okay. So we need a new... Let me see. 4 and...
Hassan is hitting their flank of the French. Ferd's pushing up.
So
and then
that'll break them.
Riga and Gordov are charging those artillery on the hill.
Okay, so those artillery
okay.
captured.
And then over here, I have him charging these guys.
Oh, maybe not.
They're charging down the hill at those French infantry down there. And then these cavalry are moving to attack the enemy cavalry right here. Should I just hop them on top of the artillery or what?
Yeah, but take away the gun smokes because they're not shooting anymore. Oh, did I just delete that?
I think so.
Alright, we'll just make a new one. I don't know. Okay, so attacking them.
Yeah, they're charging them. I'll bring this Asars over here. And there's that unit's supposed to have another token, right? So I should clone that?
Yeah.
Did you run the combat over here with Nay?
Not yet. I got distracted over here. Alright, so they're captured, they're fighting, they're shooting.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about this. The first Plavolski's also somewhere over here.
Why are these ones so tiny? Okay, is reservist here? Yeah. So
Hello, yep.
I did combat down to here.
Okay, I do south of that.
Yeah, if you want to be south.
Attacking infantry in square with cavalry, is there a penalty, I presume?
Infantry in square with cavalry, so the The infantry get +2 to their attack.
Okay.
Reservist, I don't know if you're how you're doing the screenshots for Essen, but make sure he can't see behind this hill.
Yeah, no, I got you.
That was very deliberate. Yeah, just wanted to make sure.
Okay, I gotta do the nay combat.
Yeah, this is gonna be big.
Oh, lots going on there. Okay, so uphill. 3, 2, 3.
3's hit, yes or no?
Yeah, it's 1 disruption.
I'm done. Kidding.
Okay, all the combat north of that line is done.
Alright, so we got
Right.
cuirassiers charging into the flank of infantry already under fire. They're gonna break.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, James, question.
Yeah.
Can this horse artillery be rescued, or once it's surrendered, it's just done?
It can be rescued if they've abandoned it. It can be.
Yeah, the enemy's abandoned it, so.
You guys see the Marakav stuff? Oh my goodness. Very exciting.
Pretty cool.
So, I don't know if Second Potoprov kind of turned in time, but yes, they are attacking like full scale with all of their calves.
Yeah, I
like
got it.
everything they've got.
Oh yeah, where's the weather? Before we forget, I don't want to. Where's the
Oh, yeah. On the left side, weather, no sound.
heavy snow? How do we do
It's already heavy, but when we do the screenshots on this turn, it's going to be blizzardy, so.
Make them small.
Oh, make them small, understood.
2, 3.
How small? Like,
Really small. Ridiculously small.
ridiculously small?
Just for a turn for fun.
Can the cavalry, artillery, can they shoot at each other in this ridiculous snow, or is it...
Yeah, they can still shoot. They're just shooting blind.
Okay. Copy.
I think my one for Tuchkov is already good enough.
Oh, that's a lot of cuirassiers.
No hits for the Russian cavalry, or artillery, Jesus. Alright.
Oops.
Alright, it is now 11, correct? Or, I'm sorry, next update should be 11, if I'm correct.
This is 11 for this screenshot.
Okay.
11 attached to it.
This is 11? Are we doing 11 right now?
Yeah. I'm still
All
doing
right.
combat on the west side, but.
Okay, I'll wait until that's done, just in case.
Yeah, so the artillery wants to fire at the northeast and move up. Oh, and also, there was a tactic that they wanted to do. They wanted the 4th Dragoons to move up and pretend to charge, but if the 3rd and the 1st do square, they wanted to retreat, so...
Okay.
What do I do with that?
Who are you talking about?
So you see the 4th Dragoons, they wanted to move up to the 3rd Brigade and 1st Brigade and feign a charge, and only charge, like for real, if they did square. So I don't know what to do with that in that regard, because
Only
do they form
charge.
square in time?
He ordered to charge only if they
Only if they form square? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they
it's
wanted.
okay,
So basically, he wanted to do it if they got caught off guard. Otherwise, his main discretion was just to retreat and feign it, not to actually charge.
Okay, I think.
Like that would be his main thing. Like if they actually looked like they would form square, he wanted to just, you know. So what do I do with the 4th Dragoons? Do I just make them feign and then retreat?
Yeah, just do that.
That's certainly interesting.
Okay, I think I did all the combat. And if I didn't,
Yeah,
it's too
good
snowy
job
to
with
tell. Alright, 11 o'clock. Super small.
Yeah. So what do I do with the 4th Dragoons?
Just pull them back.
We're starting 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay.
We go to our bureau.
This is Tolstoy.
Alright, I gotta get a screenshot in.
How many turns has it been? 6.
Started at 7,
8?
so slower than normal, but it's been a crazy game.
Yeah.
This is a wild game. I like it. Umpire's fun.
It is fun.
Sometimes.
You always win when you umpire.
Oh, here come the Prussians at the perfect moment. Look at that. That's perfect.
Absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness. Marat, truly the god. Oh my goodness. Where's Napoleon? There he goes.
Who's doing Napoleon?
Alright, Count Benningsen, your infantry charge forth south down the hill, continuing to fire volleys at the French. The weather takes a turn and becomes particularly thick with snow, leaving visibility down to only a few dozen feet or so. You can still hear the fighting going all around you, but can hardly see anything.
Okay. Nah, keep up the orders. Tell those infantry get in that town and secure them a good position.
Right.
I also want to send orders to the guns and get them to my current position so they have a better vantage point over the town.
I was about to say they couldn't fire anymore because there's too much in front of them. But
yeah, so send orders to get all of them over here.
Got it. All right, thank you. All right, General Sakin. The weather grows particularly heavy with snow at possibly the worst moment for you, as you see French cavalry, thousands and thousands and thousands of French cavalry charging from the south, at the exact same time that Ney's corps charges in from the west. And in the snow, you lose all sight and cohesion with your men, but you feel like you're getting overwhelmed. Men are breaking and retreating to the rear. It's just bedlam all around. The only good news is Lestock Lestock sends a dispatch who manages to find you and says he's about half a kilometer away.
For reference, where is that?
North of you. Well, it's hard to tell with all the snow now, but
yeah, I guess that doesn't. Yeah. Can you give me a moment?
Sure.
Or yeah, okay. Just seeing what the stock actually has, because I never actually bothered to look. Yep. Tell the stock I need his cavalry yesterday. To get in whatever the hell this mess is. We're gonna have his infantry and artillery show up on the basically to the, you see that little pond to my north?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. On the I guess it's the east side of that. Form up in a line there basically with the artillery.
Got it.
That kind of makes sense.
Yep.
Doesn't, I can be more clear.
I got it. All right. Anything else? I just not really. At this point, it's just every man for himself. Every officer.
Yeah. So. If I need to run, I will run, and I will wave my hat bravely to that first division that will go down, surrounded in dead horses.
Okay.
They aren't escaping. They're charging down the hill at the front.
Okay. Yes, I think they would still.
So I'm assuming the combat needs to be further towards this valley than on top of it.
I would agree. Not much further, just a little bit.
The French were charging too.
Yeah, but the cavalry were already on the hill.
Okay. I will. I'll get these guys over here. Not this melee combat there, but.
I'm gonna get the guy circled in blue that said RES.
And then these guys, the first musketeers were charging these guys. Tushkoi is continuing his advance. The Kazans are still on the side of those guys. I'm gonna delete these because.
Is there a negative modifier for it being a blizzard?
Yeah, it's gonna be probably everything's -1, except for melee combat, maybe.
James, question. Who is doing Devu? I don't know if this is specifically James' question. Just who is doing Devu?
Devu should be Rez.
Me?
Yeah, you. You got the whole southeast section, right? Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't give Devu his 11 o'clock. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Chief is doing Devu as a player. You're doing his combat.
Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry, that's what I meant. I'll wait for Chief then.
No prospects. Both of them are in with that infantry division. Cargo Pool and Assam were going to charge the French guns over there. They were going around.
The black section, or the Prussians, are on the Russian side, of course, yes?
Yeah, the black is Prussians.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
And then I will do this melee combat. So the French get 2 hits. Let's see, route.
Okay, so they're routed. First Plavovsky is there. These 2 cavalry divisions are also charging the French division.
Okay, so cavalry.
Here, I'll move them in close.
Okay, we have no hits for the first one and 3 hits for the second one. They're gone.
Okay, and then those Plavovsky are also going to move up, I guess.
Hello.
So this is good. Have you gotten this artillery?
I don't roll any of them, so no, I guess. I don't think they've been accounted for.
Okay. Or all of them, I guess. -1, so that's 2 hits. 1 is no hit. Has this been rolled?
I don't think that has. I know that this over here has definitely not been rolled.
Yeah, there's too many living people.
That's one.
No, sorry. Sorry.
So Murad just basically ordered all his cav to just go full in, which is insane, but
Look at this cav charge. Wow.
It's pretty crazy.
It's quite the charge.
That's the dream. I don't think I've ever seen like a
yeah, I mean, oh my goodness, look at that. Even though the Prussians came in, they came in at the worst time. They came in just as they started breaking.
Well, they're coming in to save them from being utterly destroyed.
It's not a morale game if you don't charge with your entire cavalry.
I mean, he caught him. They caught him off guard, really off guard. The cav just went full straight in. Even the Prussians haven't had time to form up their men before they just started getting charged by more French cav.
It timed very well with Ney's attack on the west. It was a perfect combo. So. Yeah, they're all breaking.
All right, I think that's it. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this.
Oh, they're breaking.
Wait, did I forget to give yeah, Napoleon's just sticking with Ledger. Okay.
Yeah. So
we need
east
to do
side
this
combat's done. We're good.
The right flank, no, because I wanted to make sure nothing happened. I have to do all. There's only one to do though.
This is done over here. This is done over here.
Okay.
This middle part is not done.
Wait, which middle part's not done?
This charge here and this charge here. That hasn't been done, but on both sides of it, we got that.
Well, let's do that real fast. Point out which charges aren't done yet.
Well, this infantry one here, and then this infantry v cavalry.
Okay, hold on. So let's see. That's 2. So he's broken, but replaced by that. Let's do that again. Right. So that's, let's see, 3, and that's enough to break him finally. So he's going. You got that?
I got it.
Oh, and then the cavalry going in. Okay. Let's see how does that end up. So that's 3, 4, and.
Okay, I've now done the combat near center.
Why is it they're all breaking, so.
This guy's. Wait, is this guy breaking?
Yeah, well, he's not broken, but because the ones around him are fleeing, he is too.
Ouch.
And if he's in their rear, that means they're broken.
Question, James?
And they're fleeing as well, so it's a general route. What?
Are we still doing the -1 for the snow shooting penalty? Because I have a die at 3, and that's going to determine whether or not it hits or not.
Yes. Although
okay, so no hit.
Does this guy hold position?
For now, yeah.
Because he's still at 3 morale.
Probably next turn he'll be running, but.
Alright, I'm taking screenshots now.
All right.
Hold on.
You can go back to big screenshots. We had our fun with the tiny one.
Okay.
Alright, so it's 11:30?
11:30.
30, yep.
Oh, I've been muted this whole time.
I believe so.
So much. What time is it? It's 11:30.
Alright, I'm gonna get orders. Let's see you guys later.
Okay. Wait, that is teach.
Alright, get rid of your greens.
Yep, tall. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All of our Essen is just cooped up on his little hill, not knowing that they lost.
I don't know if the Russians lost. It's pretty.
The Russians are breaking the French in Eylau right now.
The Russian right is losing. The Russian left is winning. So I don't know.
So basically the same result as Vitoria.
Although Davu's still pretty strong and moving on the flank, so that's an interesting. Alright, I'm going. Alright. The snow has lit up a little bit in the last half hour, so you can see more, thank goodness. Your guns have moved. It's quite ponderous to move in the snow, but they finally get up on the hill and in position, though they've not started firing yet. As you look down into Eylau, you can see French fleeing. It looks like Chukov is leading a massive charge and breaking them to the south, which is great. As you look west, however, you can see elements of 7th Division or Corps seem to be breaking under a heavy cavalry charge, fleeing northward.
Oh, that's not good. Upon seeing what I could see, I'll immediately send my cavalry unit around to the main road going into Eylau, and they are to charge down that infantry unit holding up the one to my front.
Okay.
Other than that, continue to get the guns in place and in line to fire at whatever they can pick out.
Got it. All right, thank you. All right. Situation doesn't get much better. Your at least third corps or division is entirely overrun. Pretty much entirely. Fortunately, the Prussians have arrived and have formed a new line of defense, which saves your men from just being utterly mowed over. Yeah. So Lestock's asking for orders. 7th is still holding to the east with his artillery, but he informs you his infantry are overrun. But he still does have his artillery on the hill to the east.
Gotcha. His infantry was overrun.
Yeah, hold on one second. Yes? Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. What are your orders?
Of the Prussian artillery set up where it is, have the Prussian 1st Division cover put itself between the artillery and the nearest French unit. And it will be accompanied by another Prussian division, and the other 2 Prussian divisions will basically head to my current location. And then I will head down to 7th Corps to see what's happening over there.
Okay.
If that artillery battery that is by the way, is that it's surrendered. Okay, I was like, do I have a unit in square, like just in the middle of French cavalry?
They got overrun.
I was a little confused. They're surrendered. Good. Yeah, that artillery that's like right on the front rank of all that French cavalry, if it's not being threatened right now, it should turn and fire to the west. I'm assuming it is threatened. But if it's not...
I gotta look and see what you're talking about. Oh, I see what you're talking about, yeah. Okay.
And then can breaking units reform, or are they just out?
They can, although the game's going to be over before they reform.
Thank you.
Okay.
Draw.
All right, Bonaparte. What do you want to do?
I just issued orders.
Oh, you
to
did?
Guard. I really wish I would have been able to issue orders last turn, but I was not allowed to.
Why not?
Nobody came.
Oh, I'm sorry
I
about
didn't get
that.
a chance to.
I can double move them. Are you moving Lefebvre?
That might actually be super useful.
I ordered the cavalry to charge the enemy cavalry and the infantry to support them in their attack into Eylau. I want them to continue into the enemy gun line if possible.
Okay, so infantry move up through Eylau to support. Okay.
And guard cavalry just charging the enemy cavalry.
Through Eylau as well.
We're gonna sweep back through Eylau, yeah. And then I will like to go to a safe distance so I don't get captured or killed.
Where are you currently? Oh, I see where you're at. Oh, yes. You're in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
The guard is coming to... That is basically a full send of the guard to rescue their emperor.
The guard sees the emperor in danger and is hopefully motivated to do a double move. Or something dramatic. hopefully Murat's attack is going splendidly.
Alright, got it, thank you.
Oh, yeah, game.
This will be...
Hold on, I'm still moving some artillery up. These guys are on this hillside, for the record.
Okay.
Right here, these guys have definitely not been called into play.
This artillery is moving all over the place way too quickly. That's alright. Oof. Let's see, that's double.
Hey, these artillery right here have not been accounted for. They were covering these guys.
Whoever's doing the sectioned artillery, can you also account for the fact that the artillery in the back is technically firing?
It can't be firing. Oh, I see, because it's on the hill. Yeah, you're moving that artillery around way too quick.
Side each other, but I can't fit them all in one area.
Well, yeah, then the guns can't fit in that area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I should probably tell him that then.
James, did you roll the Prussian artillery firing on the French guys here yet, or no? Just want to make sure.
Prussian, no.
Lower the. No. Okay.
Let me do it. I'll just. Okay, we're good. Let's see. These guys are running.
Recovering. These guys are recovering.
I just wanted to draw attention to these guys.
Is it possible for the artillery in the back to fire then, or no?
Yeah, because they're on a hill, but yeah.
So he wanted to spike the artillery. Do I just put scattered on them then, or how do I do that?
Do number 7 or 6, which is the routed mark. Just do that. That's fine.
And then that's like, okay, yeah.
And then it's basically inoperable.
I just want to point out that these artillery right here were firing down on these enemy down here, or on the French down here.
Which artillery?
And I don't think the artillery up here on this hill.
Oh,
I think that was discussed. Yeah.
I've not done that combat, or I don't know if someone's doing it.
For the cav that broke, do we have to check if they're gonna recover or?
They'll run to safety and then it'll take time. There's not really a check, but
I have now done, I think, all of the combat south of the blue line.
What is Oshiro doing? I just see him over here on the hill. Just like, uh-oh.
Alright, so all the green is done? You've done all that?
This one right here, these guys have to receive artillery fire.
It's only 200 meters. I don't know if they'd be able to.
Oh, if they're not in range, then they're not in range. I don't know.
It's not even in range. The Russian cavalry is just in the way.
My habits of going to Wendy's.
Yeah, also, I think it's generally bad practice to shoot into troops in close quarters over the heads of your own men, because it was done. I remember I read an account of this in the Revolutionary Wars in France, and the French were Republicans who were doing such a thing. Their own troops routed because they thought they were betrayed, and they're being fired on from the rear, and basically just causes mass chaos in your own side more than it does the enemy.
Yeah, Napoleonic, you don't usually shoot over your own troops.
Okay.
All right, all combat done.
Should
yep.
be.
All right, we'll do one more turn and then we'll process one more and then bring everyone to the lobby. So go ahead and do 12 o'clock screenshots.
Don't tell them it's the last turn.
Yeah, don't tell them that, please.
Yeah, because then they'll all want to.
Of course, they all know because I always end right now. But
yeah. But...
They already did the grand charge though, so.
Yeah, the grand charge already happened. That's true.
The other one. Okay. We're starting the 12 o'clock one, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Shoot. Where is Leon?
All right, Count Benningsen. You watch as the infantry and cavalry kind of charge together down into Eylau, but the French Imperial Guard rush forward through the city streets in countercharge, and your men, already tired from hours of fighting, break and run. It's too much for them. Further southeast, you can see 5th's charge is getting slowed by a countercharge as well by the Guard cavalry. To the west, you can see 7th Grand Battery still firing, but beyond that hill, the French have overtaken the hill and captured several guns and are battling some Russian cavalry at the moment.
Whew, things are looking bleak. But I can't make a decision until everybody get their dispatches in. So, I'll assign the reserve commander to go and pep up the cavalry that's on the road, and I will maintain my current position.
Okay, got it.
Have that cavalry element just keep screening that flank, I suppose.
All right, General, you move east to join Doktorov, who's overseeing the artillery firing on the hill. In your new position, you can see the French in Eylau. Menningsen's over on the hill just southeast of you. To your west, French cavalry are overrunning your guns on the hill and battling with your Cossacks and Hussars, but they're badly outnumbered. Lestock reports that his corps is holding, and the French advance has been detained, and he's under heavy fire, but holding at the moment.
Gotcha. Have that the Prussian 3rd Division have that hit the French 3rd Dragoons. Blech, I said that really badly. Dragoons. And then besides that, have the Russian cavalry that's just to the north of Lestock, have that head over to that my 2 outnumbered dragoons that are currently fighting right now. And then I will personally head up to the Moscow, Ingerman, and Papazun to try and rally them.
Got it.
Where's my backup? I got backup. It's Estock. Estock's the backup. He's gonna win.
Alright.
Literally watch.
Let's see. Lots of rolling to do.
James, you know the lake north of the section?
Uh-huh.
Is it frozen over?
It's not crossable.
Possibly?
No.
Yep.
No.
Oh, it's not frozen.
It's not. If it's frozen, it's not thick enough to cross.
Who's doing Kamensky here? Because I got Tuchkov came over and he wanted to stick himself in this Finland cavalry unit and charge them. So I don't know how that should be ruled.
Sorry. Point out where you're talking about.
It's right here and pretty much right outside of Eylau.
Okay, and what's the question?
Okay, so Tuchkov was over here with his third, and there was the Finnish cavalry on the road.
Mm-hmm.
He saw them moving backwards. He wanted to go there personally himself and then charge them up the road. But they're not like under his direct command.
No, they're not. No, they won't do it.
Okay. Put him over here with his infantry then. And then this artillery is firing just at the enemy, at the French.
I'm not doing that combat over there right now.
Alright. Nay and Devu were done, so. That's that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm wondering how the situation on the right will develop, because I think the French have really got the Russians wrapped around. This might be the end for Essen.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do too hot. Devu's gonna probably kill him. His core is basically fresh.
Yep.
So.
Minus the cavalry, but they're all the way off on the side, so it doesn't much matter for this fight.
Okay, where else do I need to do combat? Has the middle been done or needs to be done?
There's
I
stuff
don't
in
think
the
this
east,
has been
but
done here
can maybe
because
do that as
that hasn't changed. Right here near Tolsky.
Okay, I'll do all
Or
that
Tolstoy.
if that's. I do like here north.
I'm going to do to the right of my little blue line. The Russians get off fucking insanely lucky. Let's see if that continues. No. No, it does not.
Okay. I actually do have a question about the cav that's retreating. Do they actually recover after like a certain period of time?
Yeah.
The ones that's broken?
They go to a place that's sorry, you want to do James?
No, go ahead, Chief.
I was just gonna say they go to a place where they feel safe, so like the baggage or something, and then they slowly reform. But they're gonna be broken for a little bit, for several turns, yeah. As they go to the rear.
If it's towards the end of the game, I don't even bother tracking it because they won't be back in time.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I think it's a Russian victory, question mark?
I don't know. I think this is historical Eylau. The Russians leave the field. They've lost the field, but they bloodied the French so bad that it's not gonna.
Yeah, I think it's inconclusively bloody, just like.
Yeah. What's that Marshall Ney quote? All this blood and for nothing, for but like a small patch of land. Yeah.
You're doing the green area. Someone book.
Why is it always there's one guy that wants to do an epic flank and it never goes anywhere?
Well, hey, look, who got his epic flank in?
He was ordered and he followed him. ARP is nothing.
So is the next turn the last one?
This is
This is the last one.
As soon as we do combat, we'll bring everyone to the lobby. So I see on the left side, Ney's still fairly decent, but so is Lestock. So that big, I mean, most of Murat's cavalry are broken now. So that attack's been stalled, but 3rd is definitely broken. 7th is broken. Benningson's about to be captured by guard infantry.
Are you serious?
Well, I don't know if they'd make it up there. He'll probably run, but
poor bastard.
They're getting cheeky. And then on the east side, the Russian attack got stalled by the Imperial Guard, and then Davu's about to capture Essen, it looks like. And then roll up that flank. So the Russians will have to retreat from the field again, most likely. Although I do like how the battle is different with the Russian attack. That was fun.
Yeah.
Very different.
It's always good when players don't listen to history, in my opinion.
I didn't really know what was going on at Eylau.
I think we should. I think James is right. There's a lot of artillery.
Jesus, man.
Artillery per capita.
Buttloads.
It was the first.
Oh my goodness.
Napoleonic battle with a lot of artillery.
Is all the combat done? We still waiting on any? Oh.
All my combat is done. The Russians got off fucking insanely lightly.
I don't think those dragoons would beat the chasseurs and grenadiers. Elite grenadier cavalry.
So this is basically a Vittoria type of battle where the Russians won on one flank and the French won on the other.
Davout does a master charge, routs a bunch of Russians, only for the Prussians to ruin everything.
So true, so sad.
If the Prussians had never come, the left Russian flank would be dead in the water.
You mean right, but yeah. I think that was. I think the
The Prussians pulled the Blucher.
Yeah, but even then, Ney still has a crap load of troops still ready to fight. So even if the Russians recover,
look, we all know that Prussians march at way faster rates than everyone else because that's what they were known for at Waterloo, Eylau, and like Friedland, even though they lost that, and that's what it will be in popular history forever.
All right, let's hop down to the lobby and bring everyone in.
All right,
sounds good.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh.
What happened?
Hello.
Hello.
All right, I think that's everyone. All right.
Did I umpire leaf? He didn't move.
So I can move him. So before I share my screen and give an overview of what occurred, let's ask my new favorite question, the CICs on both sides, if they think they're winning. So we'll start with Napoleon. What are your thoughts?
I think I'm winning.
Okay. Benningson?
Yeah, I think I'm taking a loss on this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen.
Now I'm confused.
Tell you why, but who knows?
All right, so let me give a high level of where we're at.
The classic Napoleon confidence of he's winning and the others are not.
Why are you
all right,
so
everyone,
far east?
hold your comments. Everyone have a chance to make comments. Hold them, please. All right. So first of all, we went a little bit ahistorical with this battle with the major Russian attack. That was fun to see. And it almost worked. It was working pretty well, except for the arrival of Ney and Davout on the flanks. So yeah, the Russians. I mean, there's a lot of fighting everywhere. I can't even go over all. But Chukov and Somov attacked the eastern side of, and Tolstoy attacked the eastern side of Eylau, where Solt and Ojero, I think, were. In the north, we had Austin Sakin was commanding these forces, the 7th and 3rd. And initially he was fighting, I guess it was mostly Murat and then Ney, who came in on the west. He was reinforced by Lestock at the end. In the center, Benningsen was overseeing 14th at the northeast of Eylau. And then on the east side, we have Essen for the Russians and Davout for the French. And so I can speak more to where I did the combat on the left side. So it started in the Russians' favor. They had more guns and more men. They were able to take some pretty key positions on these hills here. And we're just laying down fire. Murat did a good job. He had an initial small charge which didn't pan out, but then he mostly kept his cavalry kind of safe behind this hill over here and bid his time, and that worked out well because Ney arrived, formed up on this left flank of Austin Sakin, and then he charged, and it was beautifully timed, his attack and Murat's cavalry charge. Giant cavalry charge, which basically broke almost all of the 3rd and 7th. Had Lestock not been arriving at that exact moment in the rear, it would have been an absolute rout of 2 corps. But fortunately, the relatively fresh Prussians were able to form a new line and hold, saving the 3rd so that they can reorganize. Ney's still fairly healthy, so he's got strength to keep fighting Lestock, but I don't think in the rest of the day they're going to make much headway because with the Russians reforming and coming back, it's going to be a hard push. Murat's cavalry are all, I mean, they did a good job breaking 2 corps, but are basically all broken now with all that fighting. I'll let the other umpires talk about the fighting in the east because I didn't see it as well. In terms of conclusion, so just like the historical Battle of Eylau, it's fairly inconclusive and highly bloody. So on the left side, like I said, I think, or the west side, I think the Prussians and Russians will hold decently. In the center, the Russians are breaking pretty badly with the attack of the Guard. And Chukov's attack has been repulsed. But that's basically all the French have left is their Guard over here. I think the big deciding factor on the far east side is Davout has moved over, and as you can see, surrounding Essen with his really still very fresh corps. And so I think Essen will be captured or defeated, and then Davout will continue rolling up kind of that Russian left flank / rear. And that's really going to force the Russians off the field in a retreat. And so what I see is pretty much the same results. So that I think the Russians will leave the field again, and the French will have it. But both sides will have taken a lot of casualties in the fighting. So overall, very well done. This was a chaotic battle. We had a lot of new players and a lot of new umpires, and a lot of players overall. So we were a bit slower than normal, but still very fun and chaotic. So I'll stop talking. We'll go through the umpires first. Everyone kind of share what happened with your players and what went on, and then we'll do the players going down. So looking at the list, we'll start with Mailman Chief.
Yeah, thank you, James, for letting me process the French dispatches, which was sort of well, it wasn't a nightmare, but it was sort of stressful to make sure they were all sent. Because also some of the ports were given out like in staggered fashion, so I was like, waiting for, let's say, Napoleon to get his thing, so I could send all the ones being sent to him. But it was a lot of fun. I umpired Ney and Davout, so I was on either end of the battle. I didn't really pay attention or know what was going on in the middle. May did very well. Davu also did very well, but unfortunately, he was sort of doing a marching simulator kind of. He tried going around this hill over here to sort of mask his movement, which was right when I think it was right as the snowstorm hit. So it was sort of moot and not necessary. But I think he'll be happy to know that he probably plays a decisive factor in the sort of very bloody, I guess you could say, French victory. So everyone did very well. It was a lot of fun seeing it going on from behind the scenes. This is the first time I co-umpired a James game in like a year, so it was a lot of fun being back.
Thank you. Glad to have you. All right. Where's the rest of the umpires? All right, reservist.
Hello. Yes, I was Essen fighting Davu. Ojiro too. Essen sort of had not quite marching simulator, but sitting simulator. He had his hill and he held it up until the very end. He supported Somov, in attacking Ojiro's flank on top of the hill west of Sirpalin here, which beat up some of Ojiro's forces to a fair degree and helped Samov when he was under pressure from an attack on his position from the east. Then he pulled back his cavalry because he believed the enemy was going to attack. The enemy did not attack because Davu was instead marching toward Klein's Soskarten. And as I'm sure you can see, that put him in a bad position. He saw him, Essen saw Davu's infantry marching through Klein's Soskarten, realized what was happening, and wanted to try to break towards Eylau to meet up with his allies and tell them what was going on before he could be encircled. However, despite that good effort at the end, he's pretty much pinned back to the icy river and will probably, his men might well panic or break. And even if they are not to do so, it's going to be costly to do a fighting withdrawal or rather a rearguard action against a fresh section of infantry or a fresh corps that's like 3 regiments, 4 regiments, 5 regiments strong. So, yeah, I think the fog of war sort of screwed him over there. Screwed him over. It doesn't screw anybody over. It hurt him. But c'est la guerre. That was sort of his situation, his lot. So not much else to say. That's the side I umpired. It was great. If I'm not needed for anything else, I'm going to hop off because it's pretty late here.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
That's fine. Thank you, reservist.
Thank you. All have a good night. Bye.
All right, umpire Asdam. You're muted.
Yeah, I had Tuchkov and Tolskoy kind of on the outskirts of Eylau here. I'm going to talk about each in turn. Tuchkov, I kind of came in late, but by the time I came in, he was by those hills there, and he ended up going up that road and just charging into the French in front of him, and it worked. Everything was kind of well timed, and he was able to get into Eylau, and then the Imperial Guard showed up and pushed him out. But I want to say he did a great job. Tolskoy was a little bit to the south for most of the battle. He was dealing with a French cavalry charge on some of the Russian guns, was most of his problem. And he successfully dealt with that charge and then charged some French guns where he took a lot of casualties, but overall he did a good job as well.
All right, thank you. Umpire Book. You there? All right, moving on. Umpire Chill.
Okay, so this is my first time umpiring. I umpired Murat, and I umpired. Book, do you want to go?
I'm sorry. Whenever I'm on Tabletop Simulator, it seems to cut out my audio.
Oh, that's weird.
Go
ahead.
So, I had Salt and Adru, and so Salt spent the whole game in and around Yalu, especially on this ridge here. And honestly, similar to Essen, it seemed like he kind of had a sitting simulator. It was mostly just in artillery duels. And then in like 2 turns, he lost his entire force. But he did a really awesome job. and then was saved by the Imperial Guard, and then, excuse me for a minute, I'll be cut out. And then Adru over here, also, was just kind of sitting, holding position for a while, although he personally was running back and forth with, trying to coordinate these two separate forces. And yeah, I thought every decision he made was completely well thought out, except for maybe the one time that right before his cavalry charged his artillery, he ran off towards Devout, even though there were like two French corps in between, two Russian corps in between him and Devout. So that's my 2 cents, and I also probably have to leave.
Okay, thank you for your help, Umpire Book. Chill.
Yep.
Okay, so this was my first time umpiring, and I umpired Marat and Napoleon for a while. For the most part, Marat kind of sat around the hill southwest of Chateau, just kind of sitting there waiting for his opportunity to strike. And eventually, Ney decided to come from the west, as they described, and started attacking the west. So Marat did a full-scale charge with almost all of his cav. And yeah, it pretty much broke a huge section of the west and even captured multiple artillery pieces. But the Prussians came literally just in time. If they had been 30 minutes later, probably most of 7th Corps and 3rd Corps would be retreating. But the Prussians were able to make it in time to consolidate the area, and the weakened cavalry was fired upon or countercharged and started to just break for the most part this way. Very fun battle. I was there to see most of the carnage, and even I did not even see the Prussians coming from the northwest, so I was just as blindsided as Murat.
That's funny.
And that's it.
Thank you. Leaf, anything to share from the dispatch side? Maybe not. It's muted. All right.
Yeah, so the Russian team, I handled the Russian dispatches. Thank you for sending some 5+ dispatches per turn. Game-wise, I was hoping somebody would do a massive cavalry charge, and Murat did not disappoint. And everybody played well. That's all I gotta say.
Murat made Leaf happy. All right, let's go now just through the players. Share your experience in the game and thoughts. Count Bennington.
My plan was 10 out of 10. You know, no, it went according to how I thought it did. I sent my last dispatch, calling for. It all hinges on the Prussian reinforcements. Depending on how that flank goes, determines if we were withdrawing or not. Because nobody else sent me the conditional updates on it towards the end. So I was like, okay, yeah, things must be looking bleak across the front. So, yeah, 10 out of 10 plan. 1 on execution. Nah, I'm just playing. Everybody did their job good. I'm liking what I see.
All right, thank you, Emperor Napoleon.
Everything went exactly to plan. 10 out of 10 plan. No. But when I say everything went to plan, it kind of did. Well, the main thing that in examination of Napoleon's situation here, he's heavily outnumbered to start, and he has to coordinate 2 corps coming off map into advantageous positions if he has any hope of winning the battle. Because what the Russians did, and I think Bennington had the right idea, which was, I'm just going to I have him outnumbered. He only has 2 corps and the guard and the cavalry. If I attack him in Eylau, I'll probably